Hey, it's Vicky, and today I'm talking about the books that I'm hoping to read in September. Yeah, September is one of my favorite months in the whole year because it's the first month of fall, in my opinion. In my opinion, fall starts the day after Labor Day in the States. So I just love the weather in September. My wedding anniversary is in September. And it's just kind of like, it feels kind of like new beginnings a lot of the time because the kids are starting a new school year and like new seasons with their extracurriculars and things like that. So yeah, I'm excited and let's dive right in. So I have 3 books that I'm currently reading that I started in August, hoping to finish in September. One of them I can't tell you about because it's for my 100 Epic Reads project, so I gotta keep that one a secret, but I will say I'm about 40 pages in, so still very early in the book, and hopefully that will come out in September, but I don't know. But the other 2 that I have going that I can tell you about, the first one is Joyland by Stephen King. This one, I'm about halfway through it, and I'm really enjoying it. It's about a college-aged kid who starts working at this amusement park called Joyland in 1975, I believe. So it doesn't really have a ton of horror in it, although there is this sort of like urban legend at the amusement park that a girl, I don't know if it's an urban legend, but because it really happened, but a girl was murdered there like years prior. And that's kind of like, and people kind of tell sort of like campfire tales that she haunts a certain area of the amusement park. But other than that, it's very much just kind of a coming of age, which I love. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. Definitely gonna finish it in September. And then the other one I'm reading on my Kindle, it is Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt, I want to say. I don't have it in front of me, so I can't remember exactly, but this is one of those books that was really buzzy. And so when I saw it on a Kindle Daily Deal a while back, I bought it. And I felt like this was a good time of year to read it. It's about a older woman who works at an aquarium. So part of the story is told through her perspective. She's like I guess you could say like a custodial worker there. And then the other part of the story is told through the eyes of this octopus that is there in captivity in the aquarium. And his name is Marcellus. So I'm not very far into that one either, probably 30 pages or so, but so far I really like it. Okay, so my next book that I want to read in September is for my Go With The Flow challenge. So last month I read The 7-Year Slip for Go With The Flow, and so the prompt for this month is to read a book that has a word in the title from the last book. So I'm gonna be taking the easy road and I'm reading a book that has the word "the" in the title. So I'm gonna be reading Stephen King's The Bazaar of Bad Dreams. This is a short story collection, and I was kind of flipping through because I wasn't sure what stories were in here, if I had heard of any of them. And I've actually I know for sure I've read one of them. It's called Mile 81. It's actually the first story. I've read that. And I also have read, I believe I've read Drunken Fireworks, but it's all good. Otherwise, they don't seem to be super familiar. Yeah, I'm getting down to getting caught up with Stephen King, so hoping to knock this out in September. Then for the Buzzword reading challenge, it's event words. So I have a book on hold at the library. I'm hoping that it comes in time for me to read it in September. It's The Wedding People, cannot remember the author. I'll put a picture up. And this one I've heard really good things about, and I figured wedding, perfect event. Because it's about a woman who goes to, I think, a hotel or an inn or something like that, and there's a wedding going on and everybody thinks that she's part of the wedding or is a guest or a part of the wedding party or something, even though she isn't. And so she sort of gets kind of caught up in this whole wedding thing for these people that she doesn't even know. So yeah, I'm hoping to get to that one, but just in case, if I don't, I do have a backup, one from my TBR, which it's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm gonna make it work if I need to. It's called 3 Martini Lunch by Suzanne Rindle, because I figured lunch can often be an event throughout our day, or you meet people for lunch and things, and so I think it would work for the prompt. But this one I've had for quite a while on my TBR. It is about a group of I think it's 2 or 3 POVs, and they are living in Manhattan in the late 1950s, and they're working in the publishing industry. So I thought I would like this because I love the show Mad Men, which, though it deals with advertising, but it's the same time period. Mad Men, like season 1, it starts in 1960 Manhattan. So I love that time period. And so I thought that this one would also kind of have those vibes, even though, because it's you're still dealing with, I think, people that are working like trying to be professionals in New York City in that time period. So I don't know, we shall see. If I read this one, if I can't get The Wedding People, I'll be reading this one. Otherwise, I'll read it at a later date. And then my last book is, I don't think I'm actually gonna get to it, but I'm putting it on here because it's a goal. I just, having a little bit of a lofty goal with it. And it's because I know a lot of people consider September to be series September. So I would like to try to read at least one book from a series this month if I can. And this one, I don't know if it's a sequel. It's definitely part of the same universe as another book. So I don't know. But anyway, it's The Scarlet Gospels by Clive Barker, which, like I said, I don't know if it's a sequel to The Hellbound Heart or if it is just part of that world, but I loved The Hellbound Heart. It was a 5-star book, absolutely loved it. This one, I have not heard the greatest things about, and that's probably why it's been sitting on my shelves for a long time, because I have apprehensions about reading it. So I kind of feel like maybe I should just give it a try. That way, if I end up DNFing it, okay, it's off my shelves at least, but I figured series September would probably be a good time to try it. So I don't know, we'll see. If I have time, I'll get to it. All right, so that is it, guys. Those are my reading plans for September. Let me know what you are planning to read. Are you taking part in series September? If you are, let me know what series you're trying to maybe wrap up, or maybe you're starting a new series. I'd love to hear about that. And let me know if you're trying to read any books to kind of kick off the fall season, because it is almost here, guys. I'm so excited. Yeah, and that's it. I hope that September treats you well, and I will chat with you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.